I kid you not, folks. I've been getting words from the Lord that have fives at the dead center, describing everything that is done under heaven, the joy of God. So verbs that end in ing, that have multiples of five at the dead center. This covers everything that man does for the glory of God, the God of joy, okay? So yeah, I've been getting just tons of words from the Lord that have multiples of fives at the dead center. Like laughing, for example, and every single joy and thing that there is for mankind to experience in this life. It has been a flood. I've been writing it down on multiple sheets of paper. Now the obvious thing for me to do in the code is to find every English word using code that has a multiple of 5 in the center that ends in ing. So that is what we're going to code together right now. It is August 16th, Thursday, 2018 at 9:10 p.m. Laundry divides by 5. I've been getting words from, and I did laundry today, I've been getting words from the Lord like crazy. Oh yeah, clothes the clothes finish in the dryer. Dryer has Y at the dead center, and the rest divides by 5. Okay? And I have been getting these words from the Lord like crazy. Okay? So buffeting, which I did today, and all the cutlery there has 5 grooves on every silver piece, the fork, the knife, the spoon. And God ordained me to find a 5-cent nickel underneath table 25 the other day as a sign of what he continues to reveal the fives. Another huge exciting revelation from the Lord is that all skeletons are shaped like the number 5, with a forward-looking head, a vertical pivoting neck, and then the chest, body, torso area. Massive, because every creature exists for the joy of God, and those skeletons were first created on day 5 of the 6 days of creation, when the birds of the air, the fish of the sea. Okay, so let's get to the programming. This is what God is doing right now, okay? I just literally got up from lying in bed, waiting on the Lord, writing down page after page of the most meaningful verbs that mankind can experience in this life, especially as far as love is concerned. And love between two people, the things that they will do, can do, the things that you can do between you and God. So let's do this. So I am opening the code now, and we are literally going to find in the next few minutes an exhaustive list of all, I repeat, all divides by 5, 25, English words that end in ing and have a multiple of 5 at the dead center. And there's going to be a lot of them. The message is joy. The joy of God in everything, and I repeat, everything that mankind has ever done and ever will do is going to be staring us in the face in just a few minutes, God willing. So, if it ends with the string ing, then I already have a function that exists to find if, to check if a certain numeric value exists at the center. So what I'm going to do is just replicate that function in the if condition for the numbers 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just to be quick with the code I already have, and that'll be the quickest way for me to get this going. And this is it, folks. This is the cat's meow. I kid you not. This is what God is speaking to me right now. Blessed are ye if you get to watch this video, because this is the cat's meow. This is literally what mankind does all the days of our lives for joy. So if find value at center, 5, and then I'm going to go up in the multiples of 5. Yeah, I'm just going to code this quickly, just literally by replicating the function multiple times, just because that's just simply the fastest way for me to get what I want in these results. This is it. This is it, folks. It won't take more than a couple minutes, and we will be staring at the official, and I repeat, official, exhaustive list of every English verb that exists that has a multiple of 5 at the dead center, screaming out the joy of God in all that we do down here forever and ever. Okay, so the cat's meow is about to be, and I'll do a first pass here. I think if I go up to the value of roughly 100 dead center, that'll cover most of them. Like obviously I'm most interested in tight center values. Like now some words are obviously more stacked than others, like the word exploring. Like some words are just perfect 5s from the inside out. Some words, and I could preach for days on what I've just written on those 4 pages, and just like, oh my gosh, I just kept saying, oh my, oh my, oh my. And for example, the joy of smiling and the joy of sailing a boat. The 2 words are identical, smiling and sailing. But now you know why. The math is perfect because the 5s are at the dead center. Whether you're sailing a boat or you're smiling anywhere in life, joy, it's the 5s at the dead center that God is speaking. Okay, so let's just do a first pass on this. So what I'm doing, I'm going to find all English words that end in ing, and now there's going to be a lot. This is just mind-blowing revelation on the mind of God concerning His joy in everything. Tear-jerking stuff. Like I'm literally going through every single thing. Like the joy of marrying. This is so cool. Like here's another example. The joy of marrying and the joy of carrying. As in carrying your bride off after you get married. Marrying and carrying are just smoking hot 5s at the center. And both divide by 5. Marrying is 10 points higher than carrying. Offsets of 5s. But that's just another example. I have so much written down. Those sheets of paper are now historic. Like I need to save them because that is the first time man has ever understood the mind of God in this way. And it is all written on paper, just handwriting, just as fast as I could, one word after the other. Okay, verbs that have 5s at the dead center. Hand holding, holding hands. Literally everything you can think of. Poking. Tickling is glaring 5s. Teasing. Literally anything you can think of concerning love, love making, how people enjoy each other, touching each other, playing. And now you understand why playing and what do playing and praying have in common? They both have 5s at the dead center. The joy of praying, the joy of playing. It is all being revealed now. I repeat, now. And the word now has 5s at the dead center. Moment divides by 5. So, okay, so first pass, I am, let's just make sure this code is going to work here. Okay, so ends with string ing and 5 line center. Yes, sir. Let's give this a go. Yes, sir. Here it is. Done. The computer has already done it. There. I am officially the first human right now to be staring. I'll show you it. I am officially staring at every single, okay, every single English word that ends in ing and has a multiple of 5 at the dead center. Now, again, first pass. This can be at the tight center, a single letter, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Or it can be multiple letters, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, up to the value of 105, which is what I've currently pegged in the code. Truth be told, being the man of thoroughness and diligence that I am, there are not many English words that go much higher than 300 points. Obviously, I could rework the code to, just save me some time. But honestly, it's the fastest thing for me right now to just replicate the function as I did and just peg these suckers in. And so let's just for diligence sake, and it's going to be really easy, I'm just going to go into the go up to 200, and that's very easy for me to do because now I just stick 1 in front of all these numbers that I just copied and pasted, and now I'm going all the way up to 200 just to exhaust our search. Now, obviously, we are most interested, in my strong opinion, we are most interested in the tight results. That is, the numbers that have, for example, and this was the revelation I was getting from the very beginning, words that have E at the dead center, like freedom, liberty, listening, and a host of other ones, okay? And then I was getting more words from the Lord that have any number divided by 5 at the center, like praying, waiting, watching, it just, and then watching has multiple letters that make the multiple of 5. And so now I've expanded the value to 200. Fine. Excellent. Run the code. Here it goes. Ready? Done. Done. Every English word now staring us in the face. We're going to grab this, throw it into an Excel file, and then we get the pleasure of seeing exactly how many there are. Look, I'm looking at the joy of writing. By the way, the last one on the list is the joy of zoning. Yes, sir. We got city workers, we got city planners and city workers, draftsmen, architects all over the universe that are happily zoning things out. Okay. You have to expand your mind and wrap your whole mind around all the joy of all people everywhere in every activity possible to humankind that God is fully experiencing through people and aware of. Done. You know what's going on. The list is now created. Hallelujah. Let's see how many words there are. This is exciting. And then we get the pleasure of going through them one by one and taking our minds through the whole universe of God. And personally, I rank the words with a number value as to how popular, famous, significant I think it is. Okay, and then we sort by that numeric value. So here we go. So that list is stored in a location that it always gets output in, which I am navigating to. And this is exciting. Here we go. There, it's now in Excel. And we have, without further ado, wow, we have over 5,500 words. We have 5,654 English words that end in ing and have a multiple of 5 at the dead center. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I'm obviously most excited about the trail that my mind takes when I'm just waiting on the Lord and writing things down personally, because I was really in the love-centric zone, of course. The joy of welcoming. Oh boy. So then what I'm going to want to do, obviously with this code, is I'm going to want to report, I'm going to have to add something to the code that reports what the tightest 5 is in said word, because that's actually what I'm after. Like, this is so amazing. The joy of weeping. People talk about weeping tears of joy. The joy of weeping. The joy of whistling. This describes everything that humans do. For happiness, in joy. Okay? Laughing is gorgeous. I mean, and I was getting more words from the Lord related to laughing. Like, and obviously we could just go into synonyms of laughing. Like, hollering is beautiful, has the E at dead center. So laughing is beautiful 5s. 15, 30, 15. Hollering, okay? And go solve every synonym for laughter and laughing. And it'll make you cry at the 5s that are in the center. You will just throw up your pen and say, the Lord is God. The Lord is God. God is sovereign over all words, and this number 5 takes the cake for all joy at all times. So, okay. Work to be done. Hallelujah. Plenty to see and enjoy. So the day's date is August 16th. We need to create a new folder for the date. It is August 16th, 2018. Buffet divides by 5. I had that today. Beet juice divides by 5. Just things blender divides by 5. Things that I personally enjoyed today. Blender, beetroot, beet juice. Word theobroma cacao, garlic, lots of words that divide by 5. Yeah, my roommate, Ernesto. God revealing his name has 5 at dead center. Seriously, God's speaking to me about everything and everyone that he ordains during my day, and I appreciate every detail. At the buffet, white napkin. We've solved all food items before, and it's just pure paradise. It's just pure paradise. Okay, so exciting. So this is all words that end in ing and have multiple of 5 center up to 200. And then a follow-up study, obviously, that we're going to want to do is use the code to report those words that what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to report the tightest value 5 in said word, and then you can make it more complex. Like some words are just stacked, absolutely stacked. Like the word garlic, for example, it's pairwise 5s from the inside out in perfect symmetry, like doo, doo, doo. So that's what you call a stacked word. Like it's just like, and the word laughing has a triple, doo, 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 okay? And so we could add more layers and analysis to the code in order to rank, certain words as just being stacked, like absolutely perfect, absolutely stacked with 5s, and think about the joy in these verbs, okay? This is good. Oh yeah, even the word verbs divides by 5 at the center. We are looking at a list of verbs. Well, the center of the word verbs is ERB, which is 25, 5 times 5. Just, that, done. I love the mind of God. It's just, we are looking at the joy in verbs. This is the cat's meow. This is literally everything that you have ever done and can do in life that will be a joy to you and God at the same time. And it's all screaming, mark my words, it's all screaming perfectly by God's design out the number 5, because 5 is the number of joy. The first one on the list, don't you love the first of everything, is the word eyeing. I'm already in love. I'm already in love. This is the first time I've seen this. The first word on the list is eyeing. The word relief divides by 5. There is no feeling sweeter than relief. Well, actually, there is. But eyeing, it's the word of like total bliss, total satisfaction, total ecstasy. Eyeing. That is the first English word that has 5s at the dead center and ends in ing. Now, as I study it, it is the entire word that makes the multiple of 5. You don't reach a symmetrical multiple of 5 from the center until the entire word, which is 40 points perfectly. But see, it's beautiful. There are triple 5s. Like, and this is the kind of analysis that needs to be done. There's like the AI, there's the HG, there's the AN, so you get 10, 15, 15, triple 5s, and eyeing. Oh yeah, the joy of eyeing. You're just like, yeah. Bliss achieved, paradise for all. This is the first one on the list, so I'm already pleased. Smoking hot, the joy of whistling. Oh man, I told you this is the cat's meow. I told you by God Almighty whom I serve and who speaks to me while I wait. This is a big cat's meow. Okay, now I'm about to run out of memory chip, so don't go away. I can offload it, and we can get this back on camera. This is live discovery. This is real-time revelation. This is live August 16th revelation, and I'm recording myself as I see this stuff for the first time. So I'll offload this chip. Do not go away.